Hi everyone, and welcome to Happy Place Creations, and thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to do these fun little flower coasters, and we're going to put a butterfly, an iridescent butterfly, in the center of each one. And each butterfly is a little bit different than the other one, so I thought this would be fun to make. And we're going to use my laser paste glitter, that's for resin or UV resin. And it's got all these fun little colors, so I thought that would be nice to do. And it also has a raised edge. So let's get started. Let me get some resin mixed up and I shall be back. Alrighty, I got our resin and I've put the color in. I didn't realize I hadn't used this one yet, so I had to cut the cover off and I made a mess. But now I'm mixing up our color, and isn't that beautiful color? So I have now decided to not do the whole coaster this purple because I'm afraid we won't see that butterfly. So I've decided to just do my edges in this, and then I'm going to do a white for a base behind the butterfly. That way we will see the butterfly. Or I could even do a light purple. Or I was thinking of doing this in the background. But then we would have a clear coaster. So I'm still in deliberations on what we're going to do. So right now, I am just mixing up our border, basically. This is our border color. And I've gotten out a pipette to use so I can get it down in there without hopefully making a big mess. And I'm just rolling up the end of the pipette so I can get that air out so I can use it to suck it up. And then I'm just gonna place it in and let it go. Because these sometimes can take a while to fill up. So maybe I should get out a second one. And while I'm using one, the second one can be filling up. And I will do the same thing. I will just roll the top and let it suck up the glitter. That just helps to push the air out a little and let the... Because with glitter it can be difficult and sometimes not. Because see, this one is sucking it right up good while this one has started to slow down. And now I will start up here and I'm just going to spray in some alcohol. And then I'm going to place my pipette down in there. And I'm just going to squeeze as I go around the edge. And that one is now empty, so I can go on to the next one while this one fills. Whoops, already making a mess. I was trying to avoid getting it on in the center, on the edges like I normally get it. And it will self-level if I get it in the right areas. I just got to remember to keep wiping off that pipette so it doesn't spill in the center. So I'm just going to keep filling it up till I get it to the level that I want it to be. And then I will check for bubbles. And as I'm doing the rest of them, I will put those on fast forward because you are watching me do this one. And although this is less messy, it seems to be more time consuming. So I have quite a bit in there, so I'm going to let that settle a bit and move on to the next. And that's all I will be doing. And I will just wipe this right off while I have that opportunity before I get it too full. Alrighty. So I will get into a fast forward move and get this done. Alrighty, I have each one of them filled, and now I will put them on the heat mat, and as soon as these are cured enough that we can put on the next layer, I shall return. See you in a blink. Our resin all mixed up. Our resin's all mixed up, and I am using this kind of resin. I'm very happy with that resin, and I've decided to use my Symphony Purple. It's like a cream color with a hint of purple, and that's what I've decided to use for the center. I don't know how much I'm going to need, so I'm just going to shove a bunch in there and go with it. And if I need any more, I will just throw it in there. See that purple hue on the side of the cup? That's what it's going to do. I have purple and blue and green, and I'm not sure what other colors. Can you see that beautiful color? Look at that. I think that will be beautiful behind that butterfly. Should have got myself a larger stick, but that's all right. We'll get it mixed in. I prefer to put it in the bottom of the cup and then put the resin on top of it, but I didn't have that opportunity. As long as I didn't get any in the molds, I'm happy. Now, can you see that beautiful purple shimmer? Look at that. I'm not sure if you can with that light. Just want to get it all dissolved, and then we can pour it in. I hope I mixed up enough. It's the first time I've ever used these molds. Oh, and I see a little bit of purple right there from the glitter. I can get that off there. I think that I got it all now. Got my stick to do. Make sure I get it all off the stick. I love mica powder. It comes in so many colors and you can do so much with it. I mean, I like glitter too, but mica powder is just awesome. Alrighty, let's pour our first one. Oh, I forgot the alcohol. Oh, I did not mix up enough. That is for sure. Got a little stray piece there. So I only mixed up 6 ounces, and that already took 1.5 ounces. Oh, I forgot the alcohol again. I think I got enough for one more, and I'm going to have to mix up some more. It's if I even have them ones topped off. See, they have a lip. And I was trying to avoid getting to that lip. I'm just to it now. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. How's this one? Oh, I haven't even touched it yet. be right at the bottom of that lip. I don't want to be any higher. And I will pour this one in, but I know I don't have enough. So I am going to mix up some more. And I will put it in off camera. And when these are fully cured, then I will come back and we will proceed with putting in the butterfly. So I will be back when these are cured. Our coasters have cured. We can now demold them and add our decor. So let's see how they turned out. There we go. Got it started. It's the first time I've used these molds. I just received them. There we go. So I have no idea what these are going to look like. I have an idea of the shape, but I don't know what they're going to look like. Mold nice and clean. I do see a few bubbles here underneath, but I can sand those out and then pour base level just to clear them out. So these bubbles on the bottom don't concern me at all. Another nice clean mold, but I will wash them with soap and water before my next use, before I put them away, in other words. Just takes a little bit to get them started, and then you can just roll your fingers around them and release the mold. Can you tell I'm making you wait? I just want to get them all out before we turn them over, that's all. Now this one doesn't have bubbles on the bottom, just that one. Another clean mold, nice. Now I've poured these two different ways so I could see. One was up even with this and one was up over this. Alrighty, I'm not even going to put this one down. I'm going to turn it over and let's take a look. Oh wow, look at that. I think that's my mica powder that I didn't get mixed in, but it looks kind of cool. Let's see the next one. Oh, and that backing looks beautiful. I don't know if you can see it or not, but wow. These are amazing. They really are. Wow, I really like this mold. These would be great for a 3D bloom. Just may try that. I tried a 3D bloom once and it didn't come out very good, so I never tried it again, but maybe I will. So now we're going to add our butterflies to our centers. If I can get it apart. There we go. You just want to make sure there's no air underneath. And then we'll go to the next one. And then I'll have to put a thin layer over the top to seal it in. Sorry, sometimes these are easy and sometimes they're not. And there we have number 2. Look at that, aren't them amazing? Look how that sticker just, look at that. And even the glitter, I picked the right glitter too. And here we go, number 3. Each one of these are butterflies, but each one of them are just a little bit different than the rest. Now once I get this last butterfly on, I will go and mix up some resin, and then I will come back and we will do the top coat. And then they will be finished. And as soon as these have fully cured, and I have fixed the bubble issue on the bottom of this one, I will be putting these in the eBay store. And there we have it. Look at those butterflies. Sorry, you can't see in that light, but look at that. These are just absolutely gorgeous. Alrighty, so now I'm going to mix up some resin and I will be right back. I have our resin all mixed up. And I've decided to add some of this diamond dust to have some more glitter, shine, sparkle, however you want to put it. And I'm going to put in a generous amount. I'm sorry, you can't see me. I've just put in 2 spoonfuls. I think I'm going to put in another one. So I think that's going to be enough. I love the sparkle effect this gives. Let me set this right in the center so you can see. And we just need to mix it in a little bit, get it broke up. Look at the sparkle. Look at the sparkle. Yes. Love it. I do. I love it. Alrighty. Are we ready? So all we do is dump enough to put a thin layer. We got to spread it around. So I'm just going to sit some in the center of each one and let it spread itself. And then I'll go back and help it spread and see if I've added enough. Look at that sparkle. Wow. Alrighty, I will just set this aside and I will use my tool, and then you just want to move it into the flowers, the petals. And as you've all heard me say before, resin is self-leveling. So I am just going to do this. So I can see what I'm doing, because it's really, really sparkly. And then I'll go to the next one, do the same thing, so I know every area is covered. As long as I give it a path, it will follow. Plus I'm removing any bubbles on the edges by doing this. Can you see the sparkle? I hope you can, because these are gorgeous. I'm sorry, but they are. And I'll set that back down and go to the next one. And then I will go back to the first one and check and make sure it's not pulling away from the sides. If it is, I can add a little bit more. This one seems to have spread pretty well. There we go. Just going around the edges to make sure I get rid of any top bubbles. And now where I don't have a mold, I can actually use my lighter to pop any surface bubbles that may be, occurring. And there we have it, everyone. Oh, I think I see a bubble right there. Must have been from under the sticker. Or it's my eyes, one or the other. It just doesn't seem to be going away. Must be my eyes. Alrighty. Too high. Now I'm just going to pop some bubbles. And where we don't have a mold, we don't have to worry about burning one. So I can make sure I get good bubbles. Get these bubbles out of here. There we go. Now all these have to do is cure and they will be finished. Oh, it's the light. Okay. Thought there was a bubble, but it's the light. Well, this is our coasters, everyone. Look at the sparkle. They are pretty, and I got quite a bit left, but that's okay. I have a project on the side that needs some. So as soon as these are cured, there's not much of a reveal, so all these need to do now is cure and they will be finished. And I just need to do a little bit of sanding on the back, and as soon as these are ready to be listed, I shall list them. So this will conclude this video. I hope everyone's happy and healthy. I hope your crafts are turning out amazing. Please do check out my eBay store. That's listed in the description. You all have a blessed day, and I will see you in the next one.